let's roast Bill, let's roast Bill. And I didn't think that was a good idea at all. Because you see, to roast someone, they have to be bad or do odd things and do funny things to make people laugh. And Bill's not like that. Bill's a good guy. And I could stand here and tell you good things about Bill all night. But nobody would believe me. Well, just for instance, the other day I was on the phone with the lady, and Bill come running up out of the basement, and he grabbed me by the arm and he pulled me and said, "Betty, quick, quick, come quick, there's something bad going on in the basement. Hurry, hurry, it's an emergency." So I'm still on the phone with the lady, and he's stretching and pulling my arm until the cord is completely stretched out. And I'm telling the lady, "I'll call you right back." And so when I hung up the phone, why, I started running after Bill to the basement, and my mind was going wild. I was thinking someone probably fell down the basement steps, or worse yet, someone went down and sat on the commode and had a heart attack. So the more I thought, the faster I run. I was just flying, taking 2 steps at a time. So when I got to the bottom of the stairs, I stood in water up to here. Now, what had happened was the commode had run over, and if it had been many people or any other person, they would probably have jiggled the commode and stopped it from running over, but not Bill. He was very thoughtful. He thought of me, and he wanted me to know that something was going wrong in the basement. So after I dried my feet, I said, "Thank you, Bill, for being so kind and considerate." And see, that's what I'm telling you. He's just so thoughtful. He's really a good guy. And then another time, we always look to Bill for knowledge. And another time, we had a lady in the back room, in the store, and she was trying on a dress, and Bill was in the back room. So I go back and I say, "Bill, this lady loves this dress. We don't have it in her size. Do you think we could order it?" And right away, he didn't hesitate. He said, "Well, you can try." And with that good bit of news, I said, "Well, can I tell her there's a good possibility? Can I tell her it'll be in 10 days? What do you want me to tell her, Bill?" He says, "Well, you go out and tell that lady, if she really wants that dress, to go home and lose 10 pounds. And so I did. I told her what he said, because, you know, we looked to Bill for the right words. So I don't think, I've used my little black book that Bill wants us to use all the time, and I've called her like 5 times, and I can't get her back in the store. I don't know what's wrong with her. People are really funny, aren't they? I had to tell you tonight that I just can't roast Bill because I can't think of anything bad to say about him. But we do have several speakers tonight, and our first speaker will be Mr. Douglas Baker.
Thank you, Betty. I stand here before you tonight to honor a great man. His abilities are unlimited, and he shows not only his skills daily, but his loyalty as well. For the years I've known him, he has won my respect. So this is indeed a great pleasure for me to tell you tonight that's why I voted for George Bush as president. Okay.
Scott Jacobs. Now, Scott has worked with Bill for, real close with Bill for this whole year. Scott, we're honoring Bill tonight. Would you like to say something nice about him? I'm sure you have something to say about Bill here tonight. Gee, Scott's having trouble. He's going to sit and think for a while. Well, that's all right, Scott. You can sit and think for a while. Just sit there and think for a while. We'll go to Diane Gall. Hi, Diane. How are you?
How are you?
You know, Diane, we're honoring Bill tonight, and I'd like you to have something to say good about him if you can, or just anything that comes in your mind.
Bill? Nice? Good? Well, the other day, he bought me a pop. No, that was Scott. Oh, I know. I bought him a pop. Who's this about?
Bill Sharff dying. Bill Sharff, go sit with Scott and think about it. Boy, you can see they're really thinking. Is Matt, he works up in the office, does the marking. Matt, you do work with Bill a lot, don't you?
Yes, I do.
Does he help you do the marking?
Well, yeah. Sometimes he doesn't help me that good. He's not sure what to mark with. He marks with his feet sometimes. Like he'll take something out of the box and he'll drop it and he'll be trying to pick it up and just... That's the way he does it.
That's the way he does it, so I bet you really appreciate his help, don't
Oh, immensely.
you? You just couldn't probably make it without him,
I
could
don't know
you?
what I'd be lost without Bill.
Well, he's such a good guy. That's why we wanted to let him know tonight how we appreciated him and all that he does for us. Thank you, Matt. Peg Robbins. Peg works with Bill all the time and has worked, probably at Sharff's many, many years. Hi, Peg. You've been listening to the conversation tonight, and you know we're honoring Bill. And what do you have good to say about Bill?
Well, I think Bob is just so cute and so handsome. I think he is the sweetest person. He is just the greatest.
No, Peg. Bill, we're roasting Bill. Go sit on the couch and think with the rest. Boy, I don't know. All these people must be misunderstanding the question or something. I don't know what's going on. She's thinking. I'll get back with her later. Bev Willoughby works in number 2 store. Hi, Bev.
Hi.
Bev, we're honoring Bill tonight. What do you have to say about Bill?
Well, I'm like you, Betty. Bill tries to make us feel real good. The other day he went in the bathroom and sneaked around. I wonder what he wants. I didn't pay attention. He went out. Gosh, it's about my lunchtime. He went back. Yeah. Bill ate my lunch.
He ate your lunch?
Yeah, but that's just the way. Bill tried to show me he likes my cooking.
Well, he likes your cooking, huh? So you didn't feel too mad at him, did you?
How could I feel
He's
that
a
way?
good guy, isn't he?
Bill's a good guy. Love you, Bill.
Go back now over to the ones that was thinking. Gosh, guys, you've been there for 3 days now. Come on. Can you think of anything to say? Did you understand the question? I just asked you to say just something good about Bill. Just anything, you know. 3 days, guys. I'm going to have to move on with the program. God. Scott, I'm sure now you have something to say. Did you understand the question? I just wanted you to say something good about Bill. Just, you know, anything you want to say.
Well, it's really giving me a headache, Betty, but, well, there are a lot of things I really could say, but I really don't want to record it on video.
Gee whiz, must be awful nice. He doesn't want to put it on camera. Okay, Scott.
I just don't want it to be left in history and print. Better to be
Scott
quoted
makes me laugh.
incorrectly than have it on video.
Okay, you heard that, didn't you, Bill? He really has a lot to say about you. Okay, guys, thanks a lot. Keep thinking. This is Betty Reagan. We call her First Lady. Betty, tonight we're honoring Bill Sharff, and you've known him for so many years. I thought maybe you might have something to say about him. What would you like to say tonight?
Yes, I've known Bill for many years. Let me see. It goes way back when the first day he was born, and the nurse took one look at him and screamed, "Bill is okay." In my book, I just tried and not look at him.
Anything else you'd like to say, Betty? Why are you laughing?
Well, I was thinking about his shirts that he gets the ink out of.
Oh, well, tell me about it.
Well, Bill gets a shirt with ink now. He doesn't want his wife to know it, so he brings it to me, and then me get the ink out of it.
And what do? Do you get it out?
Oh, yes, I get most of it out.
Oh, so that's what, when you think of Bill, that's what you think of.
That's what I
He
think.
brings you his, isn't he a nice guy?
Yes, he is.
He sure is. We love Bill. Thanks, Betty. Harry, you know we're honoring Bill tonight, and I'm really sorry you're not here with us. We're all going to miss you really bad. A party without Jerry is just not a party.
Oh.
What can you think good to say about Bill tonight, Jerry?
Bill? Oh, Betty, I'll screw this thing up. Something good about Bill. Well, why can't I have a few days to think this over like the rest of them?
Gosh, Jerry, those guys are taking 3 days. How many days do you want?
Well, okay, you know how Bill loves his Pepsi. He just loves to spill that Pepsi all over your papers, orders. But best of all, he loves to find those cans out along the highway.
Oh, that's good, Jerry. Go ahead. I love to hear these good things about Bill.
Well, I don't want to tell everything that I know about Bill, but he is a super good guy.
Boy, I'm telling you, now that's just what we've been hearing tonight, just how good Bill is. And
He really is, down deep.
just seems to come easy for everybody to say that.
You're right.
Jerry, I thank you very much, and I'm sure Bill's going to enjoy this on his tape forever.
I'm sure he will too.
Thank you, Jerry. Now we'll go to Janet. Janet, what do you have to say?
Oh, crap. Am I allowed to say that?
No, you're not allowed to say that on film, Janet.
I'm
No,
sorry. I'm
no.
sorry. Scratch that one. Scratch
Okay,
that one.
I'll bleep, bleep, bleep. So I just want to know, Janet, what do you have to say tonight about Bill?
Bill.
Yeah, Bill Sharff.
Oh.
Bill Sharff.
My. I really can't say too much. You know, I haven't been here very long. You know what a new employee I am? Do you think I'd be safe, Betty, making any kind of comment about him?
Well, can you just think of something?
Bill, I love you.
There you go. Thanks, Janet. Here comes the man of the hour. He is not aware of what we're doing, but...
Hi, everybody. I'm on the Here's Betty show. Watch me pull a pop can out of my pocket. When we were out looking around today, we found a giant size that I thought the girls might get me for Christmas as a gag gift. We saw a big, like 3-foot size Pepsi bottle that I thought that the girls might get for me or whatever, but and that I didn't want to buy it for myself and give it to myself. I didn't get one for myself, but we ran the legs off of the at lunch today of the girl at Shoney's trying to keep up with my ability to drink iced tea.
How many glasses did you have, Bill?
Well, I probably only had about 6.
Did you have to pay for the first glass and you got the rest of them free?
Yeah, I don't think I could have afforded to pay for 6 glasses at 99 cents or whatever, so they had the free refills, so that always plays to my advantage since I can drink more than the average person can.
Okay,
It
that's
looks like my son Daniel's falling in my footsteps since he's a bigger drinker than he is an eater.
Oh, is that how
Now,
much?
if I could only learn to cut out the eating, I'd be in good shape.
Well, I tell you, this guy with few words has a lot to say here today. But, Bill, I'm glad I got to talk with you. You learned from the master. Who's the master?
You, Betty. You.
Oh. It's good to talk to you, Bill. It really is. Are you looking forward to the Christmas party Saturday night?
Well, I'm really a little more anxious about getting your store opened and ready for business again. Christmas party is real nice. I'm looking forward to it, but sort of secondary to me to getting you back up on your feet again.
That's what I've always liked. I talked to Bill yesterday. He told me he's on his way to Logan, and I decided to follow him. And into Logan, and all the way on 22, I saw out of his eye, Bill, slow down, you're losing stuff. Bill, what's wrong? My gosh, there's pop cans, there's bags, there's clothes. Bill, stop! I just couldn't get him to stop. And so I'm going to have to quit filming now, and I'm going to have to run and see if I can catch him. He's lost everything. My goodness. So glad I brought LaShawna with me. She's out helping pick up everything. Gosh, the reason I knew that was Bill, why he still had his cowboy hat on, and gosh, I don't know what I would have done without LaShawna. Thank you, LaShawna, very much.
Watch it.
I think we've got him now, thank goodness. I just arrived in the Lancaster store after following Bill on 22, and boy, am I tired. We picked up clothes all on 22, and Bill said he just didn't know what happened when I asked him. But anyway, I called ahead and asked for Shirley and talked to her a little bit this morning and told her I was coming down and I'd need to hear something that she'd have to say about Bill, since we're honoring him Saturday night. And she didn't answer me, but the girl said she just picked up her purse and left. I just asked her if she'd have something good to say about Bill, and I don't know what happened, but anyway, we'll go on to one of the other girls and see what they have to say. Cindy, how are you?
Hi, Daddy.
I just come down to see, you know, we're roasting Bill, and I just come down to see if maybe you'd have something nice to say about that wild Bill.
Sure. Bill served as a scout for the Army. And he supplied the Army with buffalo meat. That's where he got his nickname, Buffalo Bill.
Oh my gosh, Cindy, everybody's getting these questions mixed up. We're talking about Bill Sharff, not Buffalo Bill. Well, thanks anyway, Cindy. Bye. Abby, how are you?
Hi, Betty.
We're just asking everyone to make some nice comments about Bill. Can you think of something to add to our film tonight?
Well, Betty, I think Bill's about 5'6".
Well, you know, I think you're probably right, but Debbie, I had a little something else in mind, like maybe something a little more detail or maybe a little different comment than that. Can you think of anything?
Well, let me see. Bill's almost perfect. I notice he does have 2 arms, same size, 2 eyes, 2 feet, or is it 3? And he still has some hair left.
Well, I hadn't noticed that about Bill, because usually when Bill's around, I never look down. I'm always, you know, wiping a few crumbs off his mouth or cleaning the shaving cream off his mouth. And you say he really does have perfect hands and feet?
Yes.
Well, that's wonderful. I didn't know that. I'm so glad I asked you, and next time I'll notice. Thanks, Debbie, very much.
You're welcome.
Hi, Tammy. How are you tonight?
I'm fine, Betty.
Do you have something you'd like to add to our film about Bill?
Something about Bill. I remember one time when we had a pizza deal going on in town, and it was where you went and bought one and you got the second one free. And Bill come up with this idea. He said, Tammy, he said, why don't you give me the free pizza, because it's not going to cost you anything. And I felt so sorry for him because he looked so deprived and hungry, so I gave him my free pizza. And Lori, she's not here today, but she said that she fell for the same thing with Bill, and he took hers home.
That sounds just like Bill. I'm hearing so many nice things about Bill tonight. Thank you very much, Tammy.
You're welcome. I think so. Go.
Hi, Glenda. You know, we're roasting Bill tonight, and since I'm here in the Lancaster store, I'd just like to know if you have anything to say.
Well, one day someone brought me some deer meat and crackers for lunch. Bill came in, went straight to the back room and ate it. When I saw it was gone, I asked Bill, I said, Bill, I didn't know you liked deer meat. And right before my eyes, he turned green, went to the basement and barfed. But that still hasn't kept him out of our lunch. He eats everything in sight.
That's good, Glenda. That's good. That shows that Bill likes everything that we like, he likes too. Wouldn't you say?
I would say so.
Okay. Bye.
Goodbye.
How are you?
Hi. How you doing?
Real good. Really, you know what we're doing here. We're roasting Bill, or if for the people like myself who cannot find anything bad to say about him, maybe you'd just like to say something good. Has he ever helped you out in any way?
Oh, sure. You know, if it wasn't for Bill telling me what to do, I just couldn't make Sharff's the place that it is today. Let me demonstrate you what Bill does every time he comes to me. Well, to make this some time, would you like to button up his dresses and make them look presentable for the customers? Because they don't look very good. And after you're done, maybe you want to go over and fix up the scarves and stuff. They don't look very good.
So that's how he helps you. Well, it's nice that you have somebody that comes into the store that helps you that way. Does he always eat a lot, Rella?
Yeah, every time I see him, he's got food in his mouth, and part of the time it's mine.
Oh, well. Okay, Rella, just keep up the good works. Bye.
Yeah, Bill would.
But
I don't know. Betty?
Yeah.
She's too much on the side or something. You don't take that thing yet.
Okay, I won't take the picture till you tell me you're ready.
She already did, I know. Okay, Bill, ready or not?
Are you
Okay.
ready? Shauna, you're on.
Okay. Well, ask me.
Oh. LaShawna Shore, we'd like for you to tell us what you think about Bill Sharff.
Fammi pensare un pochino. Te vuoi che dica qualcosa di Bill? Lui è l'unica persona che si vuole tirare dei giochi. And don't give a shit. Oops, that's English. Io volevo dire merda, merda. E delle volte mi viene una voglia d'ammazzarlo. Ma e io parlo per tutte le ragazze di Lancaster. Bill, ti sei un uomo bravo e buono e ti si vuole tanto bene. Tante buone feste. Ciao.
Did everybody understand what she said?
Yes.
Everybody understands what she said?
Oh, yeah.
Well, probably. Would you take that earplug out, Glenda? Things are not sounding just right. Thank you, LaShawna, very much.
Prego, prego.
Go to Connie Peck, busy working on the shoe table. And she's mumbling something.
Oh my gosh, Bill.
She's saying, I don't know where these tennis shoes go.
Oh my gosh. I don't know where these tennis shoes go. Oh my gosh, I got that big order. I don't know what to do with it. Bill, he just doesn't tell me anything to do. I don't know what to do.
Connie, settle down, settle down.
Oh, yes.
I want to ask you a question. Has Bill made a change in your life at all?
Oh, yes. He has made a difference in my life. I'm just not sure. Just wherever just how he made I'm not really sure how Bill's made a difference in my life. Yeah, I'm sure he has. Oh my gosh, those blue tennis shoes. Where's these blue tennis shoes go? Oh my gosh, I got that big order. What do I do with that order? Oh my gosh, I just don't know. Bill, oh my gosh. Oh.
Poor Connie, as you can see, she's deep into her work and she wants to please Bill so bad, and I'm sure that whatever she does, she'll do it well because she has enough pills to carry her through. Thank you, Connie, very much.
Yeah, thank you. Oh my gosh, those blue tennis shoes, I just don't know where they go. Oh.
We are come to the camera again because I wanted to tell you that I've traveled to Logan, I've traveled to Circleville, I've interviewed a lot of people that Bill's worked with, and I'm sure by now you know that they all think very highly of Bill. A lot of good comments and a lot of comments. But anyway, now that we come to realize that Bill is a wonderful person, I know all of you are asking the question, you know, was he born that way? And I don't think anyone's born that way. So I have some film clips here that I want to show you tonight, and we go all the way back to day one, and that's the day Bill was born. And I'll show you how Bill was molded into such a wonderful person as he is today. So I'll get with you in just a second and show you my film clip. Walking into the home where Bill and Bob Sharff was born. This house is huge inside. It looks something like a clothing store. That's probably why Bill grew up and liked clothes, because his house looks just like a clothing store. I'm going to walk up now and see if I can get a glimpse of those two little boys. There's Nurse Goodbody now taking care of them, probably looking at them for the first time. Nurse Goodbody, could you get them out and let us get a picture of them? Nurse Goodbody's having a little problem. I want to walk up a little closer so I can get a better picture of them. I'll just move right in, Nurse. Oh, let me see the face of that little fella. Isn't he cute? Which one is that, Nurse?
This is Baby Bob.
Baby Bob. Oh, how
He's a very
cute.
good baby.
He looks like a good baby, and he's so cute. Do we get to look at the other one? A little more difficult, it seems, to get the other little fella out. I don't know what the problem is. They say one's difficult. And the other one's such a good baby. I don't know which one it is. Are you looking at the baby for the first time, nurse?
Yes, I am.
Okay. Somebody help that poor nurse. Well, now which one is that?
This, I think, is baby Bill.
Bill, look at those cute, big brown eyes. Boy, he is really pretty. Gosh, he is so cute. Let me try to get a closer look at Bill. Oh, look, he's already looking around. What's he saying? Pepsi, Pepsi.
It's time for his feeding.
Oh, is it time for his feeding?
He just gulps it right down. It just takes him a few minutes and it's all gone. That's enough, Bill. That's enough. It's empty, Bill. Let go of the can.
You know, nurse, I don't want to say anything, but that doesn't look like a baby bottle. What does that say on it? Pepsi?
That says Pepsi.
Pepsi.
He was raised on Pepsi.
That's why he loves, now we understand, that's why he loves Pepsi today. Wonderful little boy. Well, we'll have to go now, nurse. Take good care of that baby.
Oh, I will.
All right, bye-bye now.
Goodbye.
There's the cradle again. I think LaShawna is going to take a look at the baby. She hasn't seen the little fella yet.
Mamma mia!
Boy, LaShawna sure has a hearty laugh. I better not look in the cradle. I can't laugh like that. Bye-bye. Bill grew up to be a dress buyer, and we thought we'd model a few dresses and let you see what they look like. Now here's a lady, looks something like Rilla Carper, and she's modeling a beautiful dress by 3Rs. Some of these dresses have long sleeves, and some have short sleeves. And we just want you to know what type dresses Bill's buying. Now I think there's another lady in here, and she looks something like Glenda. I think it's Glenda's sister. And Glenda's modeling a beautiful 3Rs dress with stripes. One thing about these dresses, they're 100% polyester and 100% ugly. But we thought we'd show you some of the pretty dresses that he's modeling, and I think they're picking out something to wear to, I believe they said a Sharff's Christmas party. I think Glenda's sister also is going to buy that hat too. So as you can see, Bill's doing a good job. He's here in the store someplace, and I can't find him anyplace. Maybe I can, sometimes he leaves a trail. Maybe I can see if I can find him by following the trail. Yep, there's tickets everywhere. Yep. Yeah, he must be around the corner. Yeah, down there he is, looking over some of the merchandise. Well, we'll talk to you later, Bill. People has asked me if I know what's happened to Bill, and I brought my camera and tried to locate him, and sure enough, there he sat next to a dumpster trying to keep warm. And it looks bad. I see he has a six-pack there beside of him, and, well, 4 years have gone by, and as I promised you, I would come back to Lancaster and check on Bill. This beautiful town here is just before Christmas Eve again. Last time we saw Bill, I didn't want to leave his life hanging like that, so someone told me Bill was married, and I called his wife, and sure enough, here she comes now, Eileen, and I thought maybe it'd be a happy ending. Someone said he was very happy. Eileen, the last time we saw Bill, he wasn't doing very good, and someone said he got married. And how's things going with you?
Good.
Real good? Good. Eileen's here now with Daniel. Eileen, do you have anything to say?
Well, thanks for being so concerned, Betty. Yeah, we're very happy, and this is Daniel, Bill's pride and joy.
Hi, Daniel. Hi. Are you ready for Santa Claus and Christmas? Are you? You're not?
I think I see Bill coming now.
Oh, is Daddy coming? Let's see if he's coming.
Straight with
Yeah. Here comes Bill now with Daniel.
Look who's there. There's Mommy. How's Mommy doing?
Hi, guys. Boy, Bill, you're looking good, and everything
you.
I hear is just going real well for you.
Yeah.
And I think you have a very handsome little boy. Looks a lot like you.
Well, thank you.
Say something, Bill?
I said I hope he looks like somebody in the family.
Well, he certainly looks like you, Bill.
I don't want him to be the star in the Postman Rings Twice movie.
Bill, Bill, Bill. All three together, and isn't this a wonderful looking family? Eileen, Bill has requested that I play a song for you, and so would you like to listen to this, please?
Sure.
Yes.
Like I've never known. You gave life to our children and to me a reason to go on. You're my bread when I'm hungry. You're my shelter from troubled winds. You're my anchor in life's ocean, but most of all, you're my best friend.
Well, that was a beautiful song you requested for Eileen, and I'm sure it's true. She is your best friend. And you have anything to say, Bill?
Well, I just want to wish everyone a happy Christmas season. We're thankful for Daniel and for what's inside of Eileen's tummy, and hope that it'll pop out in a couple of months. And it'll be just as exciting as, maybe a little less so than Daniel was when he came out. And it's still a fireball, aren't you, Dad? You fireball? You fireball?
I'm not a fireball. I built it. I'm proud of you, Daddy.
Thank you. I'm proud of you too.
I'm proud of you too. Mommy, can I make
I'm your best friend too, baby.
I need to have ring.
Say Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Happy holidays.
Bye-bye, the Sharff family. You
Bye-bye.
certainly look very happy, and I'm pleased to see this. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Crew now with Eileen, and she has something she'd like to say with Bill not present.
Okay. First of all, I hope you'll indulge me with a little bit of a chance to give a personal editorial. It's hard to believe it's been 5 years since Bill and I went to our first Christmas party in Nelsonville for Sharff's, and I just want to say that the caliber of the people that work for Sharff's and the girls and everybody associated with the organization just does such an outstanding job, and I know that sometimes things get passed by and you don't always get the credit that you deserve, but I want to say that I have had people who have shopped at all the stores tell me what wonderful service and what friendly, nice, courteous service they receive in the stores, and I think all of you really deserve a pat on the back, and the loyalty and the work ethic and everything, the hard work that you put forth towards the store really does go noticed, and I think Pearl and Sam Sharff would be very pleased to know that the standards that they set forth 40-some years ago are still being retained, and that the quality of the store and the quality of the personnel that work here is really outstanding. So thank you for letting me say that, and like I said, everybody really does an outstanding job, and all of you and your family should be very proud of yourself and give yourselves a pat on the back. As far as Bill, ooh, gee whiz. Ever since they made good on that threat to turn out the lights and see if I could really tell if they were twins, I just, it's been real hard, hard to keep them straight, or should I say, not hard to keep them straight, but maybe difficult to tell them apart. But anyway, Bill, I know you're going to get some zings this evening, and I know you'll take it all in stride, and I know you'll get a kick out of it. I just want to say that it's an honor and a privilege to be your wife, and that I'm proud to be the mother of your children, and that Daniel and I adore you very much. And happy holidays to everybody.
here at Sharff's.
Thank you, Eileen, and I'm crying. Bye-bye.
Bye.
We're here tonight to roast Bill, and I just want to show you what a big crowd of people come down. God, are they noisy.
I mean, you know,
She's filming your hair. Get her hair.
Get all this spray and they'll know.
Pretty ladies.
Are you kidding me?
Look at those girls.
Do like this. That's what you do.
Beautiful.
On my glasses.
Hey, Diane. You're on candid camera, doll. Mary Ellen and Connie. Don't they look pretty?
Hi, honey. How we doing? Daddy, you are a bad girl.
She would discuss that with you, what the price range would be.
Oh, Cindy, you are pretty.
Lord, I like
really
coffee
are.
black. I just know I wouldn't like like cream in my coffee.
Could be a movie.
Whoa, Betty likes that.
There's that crazy Italian eating her fruit. There's a good-looking guy. Hi, guy.
I'm getting in trouble right now. That's
I got you on film, girl. Boy, that's it, Blackie.
Well, or we can go over to the other side for a minute.
I was going to say last
What do you want, Betty?
Nothing. I just don't want to miss anything. Bill, try to persuade him again.
I understand.
But if it involves something like shopping or
Oh, there's never.
something like that I want to do, oh no, I could never get away
It
with
just
that.
seems like Doug's completely ignoring Bill. He wants him to go outside.
Ball Station.
I went down with them. They beat Ball Station.
Right now.
Go buy him a drink. Go buy him a drink in the bar. He needs a drink.
Come on, Bill, be forceful.
Vodka and tonic.
You have
City of Lancaster. I'd like to ask Doug Baker now to come up and get our program on the way.
He's sitting in my chair.
One, I mean, to wish you all a happy holiday, and personally, and for your family and kids and whatever. And I hope it's a nice holiday season for each of you individually. One thing that's kind of happened this week that's happened before in this company is we've kind of faced a little bit of adversity, and thing just kind of reminded me of about how important each individual in this company is, and all of the people who help make it a successful company. 10 or 11 years ago, we kind of had a major tragedy in Logan when we lost a store due to fire, and a lot of people, rose to the challenge and the occasion and helped put a store back together and on its feet in about 10 days to 2 weeks, and made a lot of things happen overnight that didn't seem possible. And we've done remodeling jobs that we work to midnight or 1 o'clock or 2 o'clock in the morning trying to get ready for the next day. And we've done it in Circleville in the last few years, and Lancaster and Logan and Athens, trying to get stores together overnight. And it shows that good people can really get a lot of things done when they're called upon to do. And a couple of people I really wanted to raise to your attention today or tonight, that in the last week, a lot of you wouldn't maybe not appreciate because you haven't been around to see it, but know the kind of work that's involved. But in Lancaster, with the fire that they downtown had last Sunday, has really kind of turned the tables on us this past week, particularly when we're looking at the important holiday season. But a couple of people I wanted to stand so you can all recognize for their hard work in about the last 6 days. One is Scott Jacobs, and Shauna Shore, Glenda Holden, and Connie Peck's not here tonight, but Connie's been in there, and their fearless leader, Betty Brannon. People really have, we've been really been going at it, and had a lot of work to do to get ready to open again Monday. And 2 days ago, I think we decided to open up Monday, and I know yesterday I was asking myself, why in the hell did we ever say we could be open Monday and put it in the paper and put it on the radio? But by close of business today, we're able to walk out and say, I think we're ready. So miracles can be, accomplished. So with that, I think we're ready to come and get on with the rest of the evening. Why are we here? Why am I up here for, Betty?
Well, I think Doug, that we're going to roast.
There's a person. There's one person I forgot to mention.
Oh, okay.
Getting Lancaster together. Bill, I forgot to acknowledge Bill.
Well, you know.
Bill's been up there driving up and down Route 33 like a and I don't think you get caught this week, Bill. Okay, but we're really here tonight to honor a real special person, and made me think of my daughter when she was in the store last night. And I don't think these have gotten down to the other stores yet, been distributed, but Paige loves jewelry, and she asked Diane what she had in new, and Diane said, well, these are just, the jewelry buyer, who happens to be Bill, if you don't all know that, had just got these in, so you can, one size fits all. Another thing came to my attention tonight. There's two people. I know Heidi lives in Chillicothe, and another person who happens to be a neighbor near Bill's. Boy goes to school at OU in Athens. We now have 2 sightings of Bill in bookstores in Chillicothe and Athens reading Hustler magazine. I don't know if does Risha's carry Hustler? It can't just be the hamburgers he eats. But I'm serious about Bill driving up and down Route 33 pretty fast. He hasn't been in Ohio in about 5 years now, but he's accumulated a few tickets. And I don't know if he's ever ever had to go to court. You ever been to court, Bill?
Yes.
What? Did you? You've lost? Well, a few weeks ago, Bill, I think we happened to get accosted on 33 between Lancaster and Logan, and he called me on the direct line from one of the stores, and he was upset, frantic, he'd gotten caught, and he was telling me it wasn't his fault. Another car was passing him, and the state patrolman got the wrong guy, wrong car.
True story.
Well, I thought he wanted to know if, I don't know what I was supposed to do. He kept saying, what am I going to do? And should I go to court? And well, I said, hell, Bill, you might as well spend a day in court. You don't do anything at work. Right, he managed to figure out some excuse, just go ahead and pay the fine. So I think he really does deserve his day in court. And, one of the things Bill's, some of you don't know, he loves food and prides himself on knowing food. And one of his favorite foods happens to be fries. So I think this is probably about the best fries that Bill's ever. Sit back, I think, Bill, and is the judge here? Judge, can you come in, please?
Order in the court. We are here this evening to hear the case, and I do mean case, of William Sharff. This court understands that there are many of you who can testify to the character of this person. And I think this evening the Logan store will begin. Shirley, do you have some things you'd like to say?
Here we go. We're going to testify to this character, William Sharff. Okay, first, I hate to bring up this incident. It's been a few years back, coming down Memorial Drive, and we lose merchandise out the back of the van onto Memorial Drive. It goes down to the beauty shop that I attend because one of the girls' names and numbers and her beauty shop number was there. And these people looked in this bag of merchandise and said, my goodness, where does this bag go? So they called the beauty shop, and through it all and all, we retrieved the bag. However, just this week, another piece has arrived. I tell you, I really can't deny it. I really can't deny it. It's got one of our order slips on it, our tickets, and that tire mark. And to prove it, it is ours. How can I deny it?
And last year, Sharff's had a little promotion. It was a Coke promotion.
Oh, we won something. We won. And we said we would like to have Pizza Hut, Lancaster. Bill, as you're coming through, pick us up pizza from Pizza Hut. Right.
So we were working diligently. Everybody was busy, and I go in the back room to pick up a layaway. And what do I find? No pizza. Second pizza. Bill standing back there. He missed one. This is kind of hard for the girls in Logan to share, but we managed.
Okay, this happened, how many years ago? It's been a long time ago. Okay. And Bill, he's always either going to Rish's or into the restroom, so this time he came out of the restroom, so we're going to just kind of reenact this, and Scott's going to be Bill. Okay, we were in the back. Down the floor. And I couldn't Bill. Turn around, Bill. Bill starts talking to Cindy, and I not knowing anything is wrong, and I can see Cindy, and she's right there going, here, and she said, Bill, zip up your fly. And so Cindy, all of a sudden, I got her attention to look, and she was like, Bill, zip up your fly. So he went in the back room, then he zipped up his fly. No, Bill, we have for you an odd one of these around. We didn't really. Okay, I just got to get all this out for a second here. Now this has probably been a couple years ago too. There was one day that Bill came to the store, and it had been in the paper in the Logan Daily News one day that Larry's Food and Fuel was having this Paps, the man that made the barbecue sauce. And Bill asked me, he said, Cindy, could you tell me how to get out to Larry's Food and Fuel? So I made him a map. Of course, you know, anytime Bill wants to go someplace, you have to make him a map. But then, lo and behold, sometimes he doesn't get there. But when he came back, we knew he had been there. He still had barbecue sauce on his face. We cleaned him. So, and you know something?
I think he still got some
Some on his
face.
John, that's all the Logan Store has to present.
Thank you.
I think the next witnesses in this case come from the office, and we have Scott Jacobs up first. And Scott, I think, is going to demonstrate to us the way Bill represents us in New York City. You know, he travels there recently. Quite We're very proud of Bill.
Plus, his order pads.
Diane, I understand you have a few things to say.
Yes, I can attest to Bill's first week I worked there. I had loved Lindsay's cookies, loved Lindsay's anything. Had them on my desk clear over to the left by the file. Bill reaches into the sack, sniffing my cookies, and boy, I grabbed, and he didn't get those cookies. But Bill always told me I don't like potato chips, so we thought potato chips are safe. The other day we had potato chips. I said, Bill, you want potato chips? No, don't like potato chips. So I took out my can of Pringles. Except Pringles, and here was Bill digging down. So I've got for Bill his very own can of Pringles. Another thing about Bill, we have a hard time with money, him and I. I kind of don't give him things as quick as he wants them. So the other day he was wanting his money awful bad, and my computer bombed. That sounds getting to be a familiar phrase up there in that office. Our computers have bombed. But Bill, the check was so late. So what I did the other day is I made you a special check. And it's a blank check. What I want you to do anytime I owe you any checks, you just pull this out and you can use it.
Oh, no.
It's non-negotiable.
You need to stamp it.
Doug, do you have anything else you want to say about Bill this evening?
I do really have a couple of personal anecdotes. Talking about being in New York. And I'll never forget the first time that Bill and I did go to New York together after he had moved up to Ohio. And I think it's really right after, I think they'd just gotten married, and kind of Eileen had gotten them together, you know, his stuff together he needed to take, and so, you know, it's a typical trip in there, you know, get in Sunday night and late, and get up Monday morning early, get to go to the office, and obviously have to catch an elevator out of the hotel, so we're getting in the elevator, and there's a kind of a strong scent of men's cologne. This is a true story. And so Bill, you really don't notice much wearing a lot of cologne, so I didn't think much about it and just forgot it and let it go. And then until the next day, and the next morning we get on the elevator again. We're ready to go to work. It's about 8 o'clock in the morning. So the heavy scent of men's cologne. We're the only two on the elevator. I said, Bill, what are you wearing this time? And he goes, I don't know. He goes, I think it's the shampoo. Eileen had kind of packed my things for me, and it's the shampoo I'm using. It does smell strong, doesn't it? I said, yeah. I said, and I just kind of forgot he went to work. We came back. I said, Bill, I kind of would like to see that shampoo you've been using. He'd been shampooing for 2 days with Brute cologne. But there are a lot of stories to say about Bill since this is my last shot. Another one is that Bill there's some destruction that can be imminent when Bill is in the vicinity. I'll never forget the time we happened to be up in Columbus on a buying trip or something. We were going to stop for lunch at a pizza place, and Bill put and it said, make your own pizza store. I don't even know if the place is even still in existence. Get your own drinks, fill up your tray, go back and make your own pizza. And so we kind of design your own pizza, and we go through the line and get our drinks. And Bill appreciates value, so if you can get a Coke like this, for 69 or 79 cents, Bill, take the jumbo. So the cups are kind of styrofoamish, easy kind of junk that'll disintegrate in your hands. And it's a winter time, and so we kind of get through the line, and I'm ahead of him, and I'm getting the plates, and Bill's got the Cokes, the drinks. And we work our way through the line, and I go to sit down, and I'm waiting on Bill, and here comes Bill. He's got a tray, he's kind of cradling a tray, and he's got these 2 drinks in his hand. And he's coming towards me. I said, no, this really is going to happen. And there's a table behind us, a couple of girls, and Bill's he's holding on for dear life till he gets to those tables. And about the time he gets in front of me, those cups just disintegrate. And the table is covered, and people behind us get splashed. Now, he's got the salads on the plate, and it's the first person I've ever seen eat salad with Pepsi drink.
Matt Lindley, you have a few things to say.
Y'all ever, when the girls, they call the store checking the books or the accounts or anything like that on Saturday, and it's just Bill working, and they can never get a hold of him. So I'm going to tell you why. One Saturday, about 2 months ago, we was working, just me and Bill up there, and we decided we was going to get a order out to this deli, and get us a couple of deli sandwiches. And I was always teasing Bill, going in this Jewish accent, and I want a more Amsterdam sandwich. Stuff like that. So all morning, Bill's trying to talk me into calling this guy and using that accent and asking for a more Amsterdam sandwich and all this stuff. And I keep saying, no, Bill, I can't do that, I can't do that. So finally, Bill goes, all right, I'll do it. So we get up there, and he does it, and he's just giving this guy holy hell. I want a more Amsterdam sandwich. My wife Zelda would like a thick Van Dyke on toast. So if you ever call on Saturday and you can't get a hold of him, he's probably making crank phone calls.
And I think our next witnesses are from the Circleville store. Anybody from Circleville have anything to...
Boy, I do. I've waited a long time to get this off my flat chest. Well, Doug was in the store one day, and he wanted to move this large jewelry case. Bill just happened to be at the right place at the right time. So, Bill reaches down to help, and I hear this. Rip, 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 rip. Not a rip, but a rip, 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 rip. He says, did a rip him? Bill, I like your shorts. He said, Bev, you gotta fix them. I said, what? Put him a good suit. I said, I might be a seamstress, but I'm not a miracle worker. I'm talking about, you know, like crotch's got 4 seams. This had 6 seams. He had the guts to ask me again. The gall to say, Bev, you gotta fix them. Doug, you were there. Do you think I should have to fix them? Now,
It's part of the job description.
Doug Baker! Do you think so, Judge?
No, absolutely not.
Is there anybody here who thinks I should? No! Right. But being the nice person I really am to you, Bill, I did fix them. Now, I started on the leg, cut off a piece of the leg to fix the crotch, but there wasn't enough. So I had to go in the pocket, so I fixed it.
It's gotten out of hand. Hey, Robin, do you have anything you want to say?
I certainly do.
Are they
Are you mad too?
Oh,
Well, as most of you know, I am Peg Robbins, and I am been employed at the Sharff's store for a number of years, and I've been asked to do a lot of jobs. But this one particular Saturday morning, Bill Sharff came in the back room and was telling me that he had a serious problem. And one of you don't think so, Bill. And then I thought, but you know, maybe a raise? And then thinking how desperately he really was, and the kind of person I am, I thought, well, surely I must try to help him. So off to the drugstore I went to get the supplies that I needed. And I came back.
And? Go on.
Well, Bill followed me to the back room very, very fast and slammed the door. Off come the shirt, off the belt came loose, and I became the #1 Bengay back rubber. And, needless to say that I only got a smell.
No raise, just a smell.
Oh, Judge, one other thing. Or Honor, Your Honor.
Yeah, absolutely. Don't ever forget.
Mr. Sharff's lovely, glowing wife can testify today that Bill Sharff is in excellent condition.
Thanks to Peg, the back rub did it. And I think there are some people here from First Lady who have something.
Oh, yes.
I knew you would. Oh, wait. I forgot someone.
Oh, Your Honor, you can't have forgotten me.
Sit down.
I was forgotten.
I got out of hand.
Okay, store. So I don't have a whole lot of stories that can top your stories. So I had to get a hold of Bill's family to help me attest to his character. So his mother and his family sent me some photos of Bill from his childhood. And as you will see, that Bill hasn't changed a lot. So the first 3 or 4 pictures is Bill from birth to age 1. We have, you know, the snack, midnight.
sub sandwich. We have the hamburgers and french fries. And what he feels like after he eats the hamburgers and french fries. Oh, and this was his first birthday party. Pizza! Pizza! Now, there is a side of Bill that many of us probably don't know about. And I'd say he's probably 4 years old here. And this is his dance classes. But the girls upstairs told me that he looks just like this as he runs to the bathroom. Then at about the age of 5, this snapshot is his original Halloween costume. He did this himself. It's Mr. Bill going as Mr. Bill. And then later on in high school, we have his athletic ability. Now, next we go on in life, and I didn't get much photos, of his teen years. I don't know whether he just wasn't good or, what, but we come to the point in his life, the point in his life where he meets and falls in love and marries his beautiful wife, Eileen. So we have his honeymoon cruise. Then this is after the honeymoon. And then the most recent photo was taken not too long ago, and we all know that Bill recycles cans and what have you, and they took this out to the recycling station just after he turned in his can. Bill, we know you haven't changed at all, and we all know you. First Lady, please.
This is something that you have around the store every once in a while. And, of course, First Lady always has some of this around the store. But we had a paper container, and it hadn't been opened. So Bill comes in. She's Bill.
I gotta clue you up on this. Betty's in the back room. Jan's out on the floor waiting on a customer. You sure? I put this down for prosperity for Bill. Anthony, that's Betty's best half. He always brings these little treats. And Betty can't have candy because of her sugar diabetes, but he always brings little treats and he leaves them for Jan. So he brought me these Malta milk balls.
Say, Jan, is anything going on?
It's getting ready. Are you ready? So these Malta milk balls, and I'm out on the floor waiting on a customer, and in comes Bill, and he spies these Malta milk balls. Now, I know all you girls know how much he likes chocolate. He goes over and got his arm up like this. He's hid, because he doesn't want me to see. He's going to get him my candy. That was a gift. What's he do? Bill, what are you doing? Oh, I guess I should ask him. What am I going to tell the girls? Well, ask them if it's all right if I have it. Oh, I think they'll give them all to you if you. Oh, I'm so glad. I'm so glad. Girls, 10 minutes later, he's gone. There's still some chocolate. Guess what? He comes back. He's the wrong container. Of all this chocolate.
Battery's getting low.
We get props together.